Well, good Tuesday. It's afternoon now. Yep, it's afternoon. Sorry, it's been kind of a little hectic here recently, as I've been trying to get all this ready for our Facebook Live and our updates and stuff. As that lake effect snow warning was issued less than an hour ago now. So, anyways, we're here live on Facebook on the Kris Hudson weather page, on the 7 News page as well, and on YouTube. So, what we're going to do here, we're going to go through the forecast, kind of explain what's going on, what we're looking at, and then get into the details and start asking some of those questions. So as far as out there right now, you can see that, yeah, it's a nice day for us. Ashley, if you can go ahead and pop that up. There we go. So it's actually a nice day out there for Watertown. Notice we are seeing sunshine. Yeah, some sunshine out there. It's helping melt away that snow that we saw the weekend after Thanksgiving, and we are talking about the potential for more heavy lake effect snow. As far as looking at kind of that radar, you can see what we're talking about. If my graphics will work here for us, hold on momentarily. But nonetheless, beautiful day for Watertown right now, as we're having warmer conditions out there. And then as far as that radar, you can see what we're talking about with a few of those breaks in the clouds out there. And a little bit of rain starting to move on in. As we go throughout the day today on our Tuesday, rain's going to continue to increase in coverage, and then we're going to see very heavy rain as we go overnight tonight towards tomorrow morning. And tomorrow is actually going to be a warm day for us. Once again, like I said, here in downtown Watertown, not a lot going on for us. It's a nicer, calmer day. But as far as kind of tracking some of these details for you, as we get over towards that future cast, if things will load for me. All right, looking at the future cast, you can see that, like I said, as we go throughout the day today, that's when things start warming up, and we start seeing some rain showers. As we go overnight tonight, I want you to notice these temperatures as we get towards tomorrow morning, folks, because it's going to be warm. We're talking temperatures overnight tonight, some of us around 50 degrees, so a rather warm night with heavy rain. As we go throughout the day, Wednesday, winds will start picking up for us, and then also very heavy rain at times. We're talking rainfall totals tomorrow, potentially anywhere from, say, half an inch, maybe upwards of an inch for some locations. So very heavy rain throughout the day on our Wednesday. Then a cold front moves through, temperatures start dropping. Wednesday evening into Wednesday overnight, rain transitions over to snow, mainly in the higher elevations. That's where we're going to see more snowfall than those of us in the lower elevations like Watertown, Clayton, Hammond, Fort Drum, Canton, Potsdam, Messina, Ogdensburg. And then we start talking about lake effect snow. And we have that lake effect snow warning for Jefferson, Lewis, and Oswego counties. That takes place tomorrow evening, Wednesday evening, and lasting through 7 p.m. on Friday. For you in St. Lawrence County, for the folks in St. Lawrence County that are kind of wondering, well, what about us? Currently, no lake effect snow warning for St. Lawrence County. That's going to start to change. And then as we get towards, say, I think Wednesday evening, you'll probably see a lake effect snow warning issued for St. Lawrence County. But for now, it's just for Jefferson, Lewis, and Oswego counties. We are expecting heavy lake effect snow once again. The good news with this one, though, it's going to be a lighter lake effect snow, as far as not being so heavy and wet and compact like cement like the last one. So this one's going to have a little more fluff to it, so it is going to be on the lighter end of things, and that's because temperatures are going to be in the 20s rather than right around 30 degrees or 32 while this is falling. So as we go towards Thursday morning, we're seeing that lake effect snow going. We're using the European model right here to kind of track it out because our high resolution models aren't going out just far enough for that just yet for us to start talking about it, at least in my liking. So we're looking at the European forecast here as we go throughout the day on Thursday morning towards the mid-morning hours. The city of Watertown, Fort Drum, Carthage, into southern St. Lawrence County, you will be seeing lake effect snow Thursday morning. It's going to be disorganized to start, like always, and then start organizing as we go throughout the day. If you're in Clayton, over towards Hammond, Ogdensburg, Messina, you're going to miss this once again. This is pretty much going to stay to your south. You might see a little bit of burst of snow here or there, but the large majority of this will stay to your south. I'm thinking the locations that are going to see this are going to be pretty much the same locations that saw the very heavy snow just a couple weekends ago. So by the time we get towards 1 o'clock on Thursday in the afternoon, very heavy snow from Jefferson County into Lewis County, stretching into southern St. Lawrence County. Once again, folks, very heavy snow, and we're talking snowfall rates anywhere from 1 to 3 inches an hour, potentially getting higher than that as we go from Thursday night into Friday morning. So it's getting more organized then. I think by Thursday evening at this point, as the forecast stands on Tuesday, by Thursday night, it looks like the lake effect is going to settle anywhere from Watertown down towards Sandy Creek. That's where that band of lake effect is going to be. And then as you get into Lewis County, think Copenhagen over towards Deer River, and then Casterland and south. Southern St. Lawrence County, you'll be seeing a little bit of the lake effect snow as well as we get towards Thursday night into Friday morning. It moves around a little bit, so it's going to oscillate some as we go throughout Friday, but still very heavy snow continuing, and then eventually lifting back north some as we go throughout the day on our Friday. So this lake effect snow starts Wednesday night, folks. Gets its act together Thursday morning, becomes rather intense Thursday afternoon, and it's going to last into Friday evening before it finally dissipates. Big question everyone wants to know, how much snow are we talking about? Here you go. We're talking 20 inches or more for, say, Rodman, Barnes Corners, the town of Pinckney in Lewis County, Copenhagen, Rutland, over towards Carthage. 20 inches or more. Now, that's as of right now. As we get closer to this, I'm probably going to up this to where those locations will probably have the potential to see 3 feet of snow because this is going to be a lighter, fluffier snow. So that piles up a lot faster than that heavy, wet snow that condenses. Into southern St. Lawrence County, say over towards the Harrisville area in Lewis County, and then St. Lawrence County right there, because you're right there on the line. We're talking 12 to 24 inches, so a foot or two as we get into southern St. Lawrence County. Star Lake, Wanakena areas, we're talking 6 to 12. That 6 to 12 also stretching into portions of Franklin County. So Tupper Lake over towards Saranac Lake, also expecting 6 to 12 inches of snow. Governor, you're on the line of the 3 to 6 to 6 to 12, so think more around 6 inches rather than a foot for Governor. As far as Antwerp and Theresa areas, 6 to 12. The city of Watertown, Fort Drum, we're talking a foot to 2 feet, probably on the higher end of that. But if you're in Clayton, Cape Vincent, Depeauville, Lafargeville, Alexandria Bay, Hammond, Rossi, Ogdensburg, DeKalb, Messina, Waddington, North Fork, you're not going to be seeing much of anything, typically 3 inches or less, probably way on the lower end of that, if anything at all. In Lewis County, Lowville, 6 to 12. Majority of the snow is going to be to your west on the Tuck Hill Plateau and to your north. Croghan, we're talking a foot to 2 feet of snow, as well as going over towards New Bremen, potentially a foot or more of snow. And then as we get down towards Turin, Wyden, Wyden, we're going to say 6 to 12. Osceola, 6 to 12. Redfield, it's going to be a close call, probably right there around a foot for you, if not just a little bit more. Worth and Lorraine in southern Jefferson County, we're talking probably 2 feet of snow, if not more, for your area. Maybe a little bit less, depending on exactly where this ends up. And then as far as Adams, talking as of right now, a foot to 2 feet. There is the possibility of seeing just a little bit more than that in Adams, Adams Center as well. Getting over towards Ellisburg, we're talking 6 to 12, probably on the lower end of that. Henderson, Sackett's Harbor, Dexter, Brownville, 6 to 12 as well. Looking through some of your comments as we're going through these totals, because that's what a lot of folks want to know is how much snow we're going to get in your backyard. Someone is asking for Harrisville again. Harrisville, once again, you're going to be seeing a foot to 2 feet of snow in the Harrisville area, and also in the area of Fine in southern St. Lawrence County. Continuing to go through some of the comments here as we're looking through all of this. I can see comments on YouTube, the 7 News Facebook page, and my Facebook page. So far, there are not very many comments. We have went ahead and taken that graphic full with the expected snowfall totals. If you're traveling to Syracuse, do know that we are expecting to see very dangerous travel conditions. So travel conditions will be a little iffy and kind of dangerous as we go towards Thursday and Friday, especially if you're going down towards Syracuse. Someone's asking Adams 1 to 2 feet. Yes, probably on the higher end of that. Someone's asking how much Fort Drum will see. Fort Drum will see 1 foot to 2 of snow. I love how this has been trending here recently, folks, with you guys on people saying stop shaking the snow globe. If you're not aware of that inside joke there, the stop shaking the snow globe comes from a comment that someone posted on Facebook of saying stop shaking the snow globe, and I said if you're not nice to me, I'll shake it a little bit harder. That was a joke, but nonetheless, we're still getting that snow. So I guess I've continued to shake in the snow globe. Still going through some of your comments, seeing what people are asking. Someone's asking about Messina. Messina, you're going to be seeing probably hardly anything from this at all. You might see a little bit of snow Wednesday evening from the rain exiting before the lake effect starts. So Messina, you're going to be just fine. Richville, you're probably going to be fine as well. Not expecting much snow around that area. Calcium, you're probably going to be looking at 1 foot to 2 feet of snow from this. Continue to go through the comments here. Surprised there's not a lot of comments regarding the lake effect snow that we're expecting. I'll go ahead and go back to our warning map here, because if I can get that to load there. So there it is, lake effect snow warning for Jefferson, Lewis, and Oswego counties. That goes from Wednesday evening until Friday evening at 7 p.m. For you in St. Lawrence County, I want you to know you're not under this currently. That will likely change. So if you're in St. Lawrence County, I do expect a lake effect snow warning to be issued for you. Where are we expecting to see that lake effect snow warning for St. Lawrence County? Well, it's going to be most likely this area of St. Lawrence County, just like last time. It's going to see that lake effect snow warning. So the majority of St. Lawrence County will likely see a lake effect snow warning. If you're in Messina or around Messina, like Brazier Falls area, you're not going to see one, I don't expect, because you're just not going to be seeing hardly any of the snow at all. For some reason, my comments aren't updating, so I'm having to go back through. So do bear with me as I'm doing that. I see someone's asking about the wind. Yes, it's going to be windy at times with this, especially in Jefferson County. Winds will be gusting upwards of 30 to 40 miles per hour at times, so we are going to see blowing snow being an issue. Someone saying up north gets missed again. Yep, typical with lake effect though. Someone's asking about Colton, Parishville area and St. Lawrence County. Switching back over to the snowfall map, you can see how much we're talking about for those areas. Colton, probably 6 to 12. Parishville, you're probably going to be right there around 3 to 6 as well. And of course, that really depends on how far inland this lake effect snow band stretches, and I think it is going to be stretching a little ways inland because of the wind that's going to be associated with it. Someone's asking about Fort Drum again. Fort Drum, 1 foot or 2 of snow. Someone's asking if we will lose all the snow that we have before this falls. It's possible for some locations. I think if you're in Barnes Corners, Rodman, Copenhagen areas, Worth and Lorraine, you're not going to lose all of your snow before this falls again. You're still going to have snow below it. Someone's asking about how much snow Watertown's going to get. Watertown probably going to see right around 20 inches of snow. So that 12 to 24, it just kind of depends, folks, on where that band really sets up. If that band sets up just a little bit further north than what I'm thinking right here, then Watertown's going to be 2 feet of snow or more. But I think generally the heaviest of the snow is going to be south of the city of Watertown, going on to the Tuck Hill Plateau, over towards Carthage as well, seeing the heaviest of the snow. Copenhagen, Barnes Corners, Harrisburg, Rodman, those areas. Someone's asking about Pillar Point, Dexter. Pillar Point and Dexter probably going to be seeing right around the 6 inches of snow. You're in the 6 to 12, so there's the possibility that you see more than that. Greatest accumulation, folks, will be Thursday into Friday. So don't expect to wake up on Thursday morning to 2 or 3 feet of snow. That's just not going to happen. As we get towards Friday, that's when you're going to see that. And like I said, this will be a lighter snow, so it's not going to be that very heavy, wet snow that we have that we saw just a couple weeks ago. I'm not seeing any new comments anywhere as I keep refreshing. There's no comments on YouTube. Refresh, someone says, will it be safe to travel to Syracuse Sunday? By Sunday, it's fine. Someone's asking about Lowville. Lowville, you're going to get 6 to 12 inches of snow. Someone's asking about Calcium. Once again, Calcium, probably a foot or two. Denmark, you're probably going to see closer to 2 feet of snow. Carthage, you're going to see probably around 2 feet of snow. Dexter, how much is Dexter and Watertown supposed to get? Dexter probably going to see around 6 inches of snow. The city of Watertown probably closer to 2 feet. Someone's saying pull the plug on lake effect, please. I agree. I would like a rest. Someone's asking about Rossi. Rossi is probably going to see maybe 3 inches at best, but likely less than that. Someone's asking about Sackett's Harbor. Sackett's Harbor, you'll be seeing 6 to 12, probably right around 6 inches of snow. Someone's asking about A-Bay. A-Bay, you're probably not going to see anything. Fort Drum, a foot or two. Someone's saying they need to travel to Syracuse Thursday morning to pick up my family from the airport. Is that safe to travel? Thursday morning, things will just be getting going. So it's not going to be the worst Thursday morning. If you do have to get out and travel, take it slow, take it easy, be careful, be mindful of other drivers. You know, the typical spiel there that we give. But then as we get into the heart of this, folks, if you don't have to be out, just stay home. Because that helps our first responders not putting their self at risk trying to come to you as you've went off the road into a ditch or into another car or something like that. So just stay home if you can, if you're being impacted by the lake effect snow. But if you're in Messina, Ogdensburg, Norfolk, Waddington, Clayton, Alexandria Bay, you're probably going to see some sunshine as everyone else is seeing very heavy snow. Calcium, like I said, a foot or two of snow. Raymond, stop wishing for 10 feet of snow. They can't handle it. I got nowhere to put the snow that we have now. Someone's asking about Theresa. Theresa, you're probably going to be in the 3 to 6 inch range. If that band moves just a little bit further north, you're probably going to be on the higher end of that range, closer to 6 inches, maybe just a little bit more. It really depends on where the band sets up. But you can see that once you get on that northern side of the lake effect band, it drops off very, very quickly. I'm going to check the comments one more time here to see if there's anything else before I start wrapping up. Someone's asking, is the white correct with saying 20 inches or is it 24? So the white area, that's where I think sees at least 20 inches of snow. Probably going to see more than that. The reason that I do that is because I have a extremely high confidence that that area sees at least 20 inches of snow. I don't think it sees a foot of snow. I think it sees at least 20 inches and then more. Because there will be locations in there that probably see 36 inches of snow, if not a little bit more, as we go throughout this. Because once again, folks, this is going to be a lighter snow. It does add up a lot quicker than those very heavy wet snows. And then as far as kind of talking about the wind, if it is a lot windier than what we're thinking during this, that's going to help shred the snowflakes apart, which will make it to where it doesn't pile up as quickly. So that would help cut down on totals. But I don't think that's going to be an issue too much for us. I do think that this is going to be a snow that piles up very, very quickly. Some folks are probably going to go to bed Thursday evening, Thursday night, and wake up on Friday to 2 feet of snow or more in their driveway. I think this is going to be one of those lake effect storms. So I think it's going to be one of those that's going to surprise a lot of folks because we have very, very cold air that's going to be moving in with this. Someone's asking about Antwerp, Governor. Antwerp, probably going to see 6 to 12. Governor, you'll probably be on the lower side of that, if not a little less than 6 inches of snow. Someone's asking about the long range towards Christmas week. That's too far out to really say because models are bouncing back and forth. So it's just too soon to say. I've been on here for close to 30 minutes now, I believe. And as you all know, I try to keep 30 minutes to my max on these. Is Carthage, Rutland going to get hit hard again? Yes. Carthage and Rutland will get hit hard again once again. Will Friday evening commute be okay? Lake effect will be dying down by Friday evening. So there's that. All right, so just kind of recapping things as we kind of take the camera back to me full. Once again, as we go overnight tonight, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, it's going to be a warm night for us. We're talking temperatures anywhere from the lower 40s to close to 50 degrees tonight. That's going to allow for a lot of melting to take place. Heavy rain comes into the forecast by Wednesday morning as well. Rain chances increasing throughout the day today. Snow starts coming into play Wednesday evening, lake effect by Thursday morning, and the lake effect continuing as we go throughout Thursday into Friday and continuing on Friday before slowly coming to an end. The greatest possibility of having very heavy lake effect snow, as the lake effect snow band will be the most intense, will likely be Thursday afternoon, Thursday night into Friday morning, and then things start to kind of calm down. Placement for this band as of right now does look like it's going to be about the same areas that saw the very heavy snow right there after Thanksgiving. So keep that in mind, that those areas that got hammered last time with heavy snow are going to see heavy snow once again. But this snow itself is not going to be as heavy and wet. It's going to be a little bit lighter and fluffier than the last snowfall. So that's going to be some good news for us. But once again, the National Weather Service is calling for 2 to 3 feet of snow for some areas. I do agree with that. As of right now, we are saying that we have the potential for at least 20 inches of snow, once again, for Rodman, Barnes Corners, Copenhagen, over towards Carthage and Rutland. Of course, we're going to keep you updated on WWNYTV.com as we go throughout the next couple of days. John Kubis will be in this evening with the latest forecast to keep you updated on the heavy rain, the warm conditions, and then eventually the lake effect. And then Beth Hall will be back in tomorrow morning to keep you updated throughout the morning hours. And of course, tomorrow afternoon, we'll have you updated once again here on Facebook and on WWNYTV.com. But that's going to do things for us here on Facebook Live. I hope you have a great day. Enjoy the little sunshine that we've had and the warmer temperatures before snow returns.